Gets a lovely pass out on the chance on the outside. Patrick Arvan will score in the corner. Wide right on when Heather Myers on and let them both do a combination. That's great work from Hambley and Stefan Marsh gets in. Lovely hand. Brown again going to that left side. And again Mellors in. That's a lovely ball out to Patrick Arvan. And Arvan will go in the corner. That's a great finish. Long ball out. Over the top. That's a great pass to Joe Mellor. Paddy playing a lovely step as well at the end. So the teams make their way out onto the pitch here at Bellevue Stadium in Wakefield. Wakefield will line up unusually, I think, with Ben Jones-Bishop at full back. In front of him, Tom Johnston, Bill Tupou, Joe Arundel and Reece Lynn. Stand off Jacob Miller, and scrum half newly signed Liam Finn. In the pack, Nick Scruton, Stuart Howarth, Anthony England, Matty Ashurst, Danny Kermond and Tinaru Arona. On the bench, Michael Seo, Scott Anderson, Anthony Tupou and John Malloy. For Widnes Vikings, fullback Reece Hambley. In front of him, a backline of Corey Thompson, Chris Bridge and Charlie Lunsman, with Patrick Arvan on the other wing. Half-backs at stand-off, Joe Mellor, and at scrum half, Kevin Brown, as against St Helens unusually, but it might become the norm. In the pack, Eamon O'Carroll, Lloyd White, Gil Dudson, Setamar Tassar, Connor Farrell and Hep Cahill. On the bench for the Vikings, Christine Manasay Manakafor, Chris Houston and Aaron Heathermeyer. Debuts today for Chris Houston and Connor Farrell on a season-long loan from Wigan, of course. Referee will be Mr. Bentham. So it will be the Wildcats to kick off. Liam Finn puts an awkward crisp packet of a kick in, but Hambley takes it and he's got through the first tackle. Oh, that's a fantastic start for the Vikings. Hambley, he's got support. He doesn't pass the ball. Well, a great run by the Vikings fullback. If Widnes needed confidence early on, that will give it to them. Great start for the Vikings. Reece Hambley ripping apart the Wildcats defence. Could he have passed it to the support players? We'll never know. Farrell moves the ball out. Hep Cahill, Gil Dudson. Almost thought about keeping it alive. This is a great start for Widnes. Can they finish it with a score? Mellor. Juggle of the ball from Setamar Tassar, but he gets out and it's a try in the corner. I think the touch judge has got his flag up for something. Well, it doesn't matter to some extent. A great start by the Vikings. How to turn defence into attack. Great work from the Vikings fullback. So the scrum eventually fed. They forgot the ball in the first attempt. Widnes looking to do some defence. Well, the Vikings' performance against St Helens, albeit only a friendly, we can't say it's only a friendly when we lose and then claim it as a victory of the century when we win in a friendly, albeit the Corollas Cup. But nevertheless, for what it was, the performance of the Vikings in that game, for one, filled me with some confidence. I thought they were very good. They looked very solid, strength in all departments, attacking down the left and the right edges, and they've just shown against Wakefield that they've got ability here. The Wildcats, of course, a different proposition, an unknown quantity this season really. Lots of new signings, and well, the ball out to Ben Jones-Bishop, and now it's the Wildcats on the attack, and they're going to try to turn the tables on the Vikings. Great tackle, it's the final one. Mellor chasing hard, the ball goes to the ground, Finn gets it, Wildcats still in possession, they're going to try to attack as well. Great tackle from Charlie Runciman, but the ball popped out and kicked into touch. Well, exciting stuff from both sides. Connor Farrell just slipped a bit there, but it didn't matter because Reece Lynn, I think it was, put the ball into touch. It's a very windy day here in Wakefield. It was beautiful sunshine when we left Widnes, but once we got over the Pennines, the clouds came about and it is very windy, and Ben Jones-Bishop, well, I don't know how many times he's played full-back in his career, but I think if I was Widnes, I'd be testing his nerve as often as possible early on in these windy conditions. Good work from Lloyd White as he takes the Vikings forward. Well, we might see an open game here. Vikings scored around about 150 points. Not got my calculator out just yet, it's far too windy for that. But in the games last season, played them in the qualifiers as well, of course. But Wakefield might be a different proposition today, and the Vikings pulled for the forward pass. Widnes pushing Wakefield back immediately from that scrum, and again, good defence. And I think the Wakefield fans are a little bit unhappy that Danny Kermon seems to bend backwards as he went down there, but I'm not sure it was anybody's fault. Liam Finn, short pass, the Vikings fans shouting for the forward pass, and they go to the short side again. Kick comes in, well, I'm not sure if it was charged down or if it just bounced off the Vikings player's leg. I'm not sure that he had too much opportunity to get out of the way. Well, that's harsh. I don't know how you can get out of the way. I think it was Setamata Sarr there, had no chance to move out of the way. So the Wildcats going down the short side. Quick play of the ball. Must apologise a little bit. Start of the season, been looking forward to this for ages, and come down with a bit of man flu last night. Took me ages to get to sleep. Woke up early, you know, the usual stuff that we fellas have. You don't know how bad it is, girls. It's a genuine illness, so I might be spluttering a little bit today, but apologies in advance. Meanwhile, back at the game, Wakefield on the attack. Ben Jones-Bishop into the line. Good tackle again by Charlie Runciman. Well, Runciman gives away the penalty, claims that he was being held down. Stuart Howarth takes the tap. Arona tackled inside the Vikings 10. It's a good opportunity for Wakefield, and Howarth, as he got through, I think he was close to the line, he was tackled, but he managed to force his way over the line, and the Wildcats take the lead. Well, the Wildcats take the lead after the lively start by the Vikings. That's a difficult kick, and well, Ben Jones-Bishop did well in the end, and just gave the ball to the player that he bumped into, unorthodox, but it worked. Good kick from Reece Hambley, powerful wind. Gil Dudson just doing enough there to effect the tackle. We just need to be careful because Wakefield will look for penalties, and Mr. Bentham has already pinged Charlie Runciman once. It led to that score. Wildcats, well, playing with some confidence now. They're making good ground in these tackles. Rieslin infield there, making some good ground. It's the final tackle now. Finn, bit of a bullet pass to Liam Finn. Puts a low kick in. Passi Carvan, oh, he almost dropped it there. And takes the ball in. Takes the tackle. Eventually the tackle is completed. Widnes not making too much progress there, but well, Wakefield player making no attempt to move out the way of Lloyd White. I'm not sure that Lloyd White didn't knock on as he fell on that ball. Pep Cahill takes Widnes into the Wakefield half, but only just. Mellor puts the kick in towards the touchline. Does it find touch? It's a good kick from Joe Mellor. And it's taken half an hour again to set the scrum. Finn feeds. And the ball came out. That's a great tackle though from Charlie Runciman. Flew up, but Wakefield again. Quick play the ball. Widnes need to take control of this ruck on the floor. That's good defence. And the line's gone back well for the Vikings. Connor Farrell needs to get out of the way. He does. Wildcats fans shouting again for the penalty, but Mr. Bentham ignores them this time. Good defence again by the Vikings. Tackle is completed. Ben Jones Bishop takes the final one, so the Wildcats kept just 30 metres from their own line. Finn kicks from the 30-metre line. Hambley slips as he looks to change direction. Corey Thompson takes the ball. He put a few good runs in against St Helens. Not much on for him there, and forced to just take the tackle. Hambley behind the play the ball. Arvan does good work, as he often does in these situations, helping the Vikings to clear the line. Widnes would like to score next. Oh, good work from Eamon O'Callaghan. He almost got past. Well, was he not slowed down a little bit there from Arona from playing the ball? Maybe not, says Mr. Bentham. Kevin Brown puts a kick in for Patrick Arvan. It's not quite the right angle, but it stays infield and eventually goes into touch. Nobody touched it, I don't think. Well, that's a piece of good fortune, I would suggest, for the Vikings. I'm on the side of Rhys Lindler. He's adamant that he didn't touch the ball. I'm adamant that he didn't touch the ball. Adamant didn't touch the ball either. Nobody touched the ball. Ref. So can the Vikings capitalise on, I think, what, unless the video proves me wrong, maybe a touch of good fortune. Maybe the touch judge was spot on. I don't know. Awkward play the ball. And it's a penalty for the Vikings for interference at the play of the ball. No advantage gained. Good work by Mr. Bentham. Just waited to see. Eamon O'Carroll. Oh, good hit and spin. Nearly got through the tackle. Miller to Brown. Gives a short ball. Connor Farrell close to the line. Good defence by Wakefield. It was a nice play by the Vikings. It's a bit tight there. Miller does well to hang on to that one. Seta Martasar puts an ambitious kick in. It's got too much on it. Well, a bit of a waste really for Widnes early in the tackle count, I think. And you could see the thinking there as the Wakefield line came up, but just too much on it. So a cagey game and a penalty to boot. Well, the ball's come up onto the gantry and then it's just bouncing down the stairs, I think, behind me. But new balls, please, and the game goes on. Good work again from Tanaro Arona. Looks like going to be a bit of a handful this afternoon. The ball goes loose, but picked up by Ben Jones Bishop, and he nearly capitalises on it. It's still not tackled. Gets the pass out as well. Kevin Brown and Eamon O'Carroll have to pull down on the England. Well, slip centre field. And the Wildcats testing the Vikings defence. Lloyd White just gets up in time, but they're coming forward strongly here. Well, it's an intense win. What will they do with this kick now? It's the final tackle. Finn takes the ball to the left. Oh, it's been flicked backwards. Was it after? Well, I thought that might have been after the tackle was completed, but obviously not. Corey Thompson eventually comes up safely in possession. Man, the same Monica 4 is about to make an entrance for the Vikings. I suppose that means Gil Dudson will come off. It normally does. And Widnes get the penalty for offside. Paddy Garvan wanted to take a quick tap. Mr. Bentham hadn't made his signal again yet, so he had to call him back. You may remember that I can't see the game time clock here, and I will get nervous. I've got no idea how long will be left towards the end of the game. But meanwhile, the Vikings on the attack. Runciman. Hambley to Hep Cahill. Lloyd White feeds Manacafort inside to Kevin Brown. Brown to Hambley. Hambley takes on the line, flicks the ball back. Can Arvan get there before the ball rolls into touch? He does so, and he manages to stay in field as well, in spite of the best efforts of Liam Finn. I don't know what the fans behind the sticks are shouting at, because Arvan definitely stayed in field. Final tackle though. Kevin Brown. Oh, it's a simple kick for Ben Jones Bishop. Widnes a bit short-handed on the right-hand side, and that's where the Wildcats move the ball to their left. And again to the left, and well, the Widnes defence on that side working hard. Chris Bridge amongst others in the tackle. They're going the same way again. Good defence again by Widnes. Ball's gone to ground, and it's a free play. So the first tackle, zero tackle in fact, and the penalty, Liam Finn. Good work by Connor Farrell. Widnes take the tap. Joel Mellor. It was a bit of a high pass to Mellor, and to bring it down and feed Manacafort. White, Mellor, Brown, out to Hambley, Reece Hambley, Runciman to Arvan. Widnes were going a bit sideways there, needed a straightener. Hep Cahill spins almost through the tackle. Lloyd White gets the pass out, and it's a try. Well, a touch of luck perhaps for the Vikings, but good quick thinking. White out to Kevin Brown, and Brown just flicked the pass out, and the Vikings under the sticks. So the successful conversion from Reece Hambley makes it 4-6 to the Vikings. It was an improvised try, I think, but it was well improvised. Chris Houston warming up below us, and kick from Lloyd White early. Good chase by the Vikings. Ben Jones Bishop. Quick play the ball. Howarth was tackled well, but the Vikings offside, says Mr. Bentham. So Widnes again forced to defend. Ball out to the left. Good work from Eamon O'Carroll. Chase that one. Finn gets the pass out, and Ben Jones-Bishop into the line. He's testing the defenders. He's playing with confidence this afternoon. And another penalty. Well, Widnes will have to sort this out. Wakefield move it to the left. Finn into the line. Good defence from Corey Thompson. Finn. England almost gets through the line. Poor pass, but Ben Jones-Bishop picks up, and Kevin Brown has to work hard to make the tackle. Fourth one for the Wildcats. Good work from Kevin Brown from behind the play of the ball. Had to be alert. Final one. Poor pass from Ben Jones-Bishop, but Liam Finn gets the kick in, and Corey Thompson, well, he does well, I think, not to challenge for that. He just waited for the ball to come down. There's a gap under the sticks. Great tackle from Manakafoa. The ball's gone forward. The Wildcats fans go up, but the referee's whistle had gone. Lost in the tackle. Well, apologies for that slight break in the commentary there. My notes are blowing all over the place. It's blowing a gale force wind up here. Just trying to hang on to my hat at the minute. Chris Houston has come on for Conor Farrell and Eamon O'Carroll. So O'Carroll and Farrell off. Houston and Dean on. And Chris Bridge snatched at that one a little bit. He puts the kick in. It was juggled a bit by Tom Johnston, but he keeps it. That's a great tackle. Incidentally, I should have mentioned when Satamata Sarr scored before. Of course, that's his first try for the Vikings, and a very important one too. Widnes 4-6 ahead. Knock on. Well, wasn't it a little push at the play of the ball? I'm not telling you. Good work from Manakafoa. Hep Cahill into Chris Houston. Kevin Brown back to Manakafoa, working hard. Sarr takes it forward. Bit of a tight pass, and the Wildcat players in there, I think, because well, have they given a knock on? I think Chris Bridge was looking to offload the ball. The Wildcats players ganged up on him, and according to the referee, he's lost the ball in the tackle. Long ball out. Wildcats looking to test Widnes straight from the scrum. Well, you've got to give them credit for being enterprising today. And again, Miller looking to set up an attack from deep inside his own half. Howarth to the left. Knock on. Well, it was unlucky. I think it was the number 16, Tamara Arona, who knocked on. Cahill, not the best of passes to Lee Sambly, slightly behind him. Lunseman, good work from Charlie Lunseman. Well, Howarth pushes him into touch. Well, we're into the last 10 minutes of actual real life time, but that doesn't include stoppage time. I don't know how long's left in the actual first half, but Widnes leading by 2 points as we come vaguely towards the halfway mark in the game. And Alan Hellermeyer is about to come on for Widnes at the next stoppage, I would imagine. High kick. Hambley goes back, steadies himself, takes it well. Good work from the Vikings full back. Not easy in these conditions. Finds half a gap as well. And it's a penalty. Excellent stuff by Lee Sambly. Well, Hep Cahill has come off for Widnes, and I think that's the exchange for Alan Hellermeyer. Lloyd White still seems to be down there. Christine back in the action. So Lloyd White perhaps going to loose forward just to give an extra pair of mobile hands out there. No disrespect to anybody else that's just come off. Hellermeyer inside to White. Brown, Hambley, oh, there's a gap there. Oh, Charlie Lunseman. Well, surely he was in, and the Wildcats will play on. Well, Mr. Bentham was definitely going to give a penalty there. Well, the swirling wind gets even swirlier, and it is picking up. I think it's blowing slightly against Wakefield. It's hard to tell these days because we don't have flags on the corner flags anymore, but it is quite swirling. Wakefield on the attack, looking to score as we come towards the half-time interval. Michael Seo behind the play of the ball there instead of Howarth. Flicks it to the left. Finn will put the kick in. Carly Thompson takes it well. Was he tackled in the air? Not so, says Mr. Bentham. Arvan. Good work again from Patrick Arvan. Makes a good 10 metres. Penalty. Pulling his leg. Wakefield fans were hoping for the knock on there, but pulling his leg, says Mr. Bentham. Kevin Brown puts the ball into touch on the halfway line, well, just short of the halfway line. White, well, unusual on there. Well, great stuff from Joel Mellor. Burst through, 2 tackles, ducked under. He's still going strong. That's great strength from Mellor. Well, the original play didn't come off because it was a bit too tight. But great work from Mellor. Brown, again a bit tight. Brown takes a big hit as he passes that ball. Manakafoa. Good effort from Manasseh Manakafoa. Hellermeyer to Brown, flat pass, oh lovely ball, and Hamley's going to score. That's fantastic stuff. A lovely ball from Kevin Brown to Lloyd White, and as Lloyd White was going down, he flicks out the pass to Rhys Hamley, and Hamley puts the Vikings further ahead as we come up to the half-time hooter. A great score by the Vikings, lovely hands, quick improvisation. So Rhys Hamley is 10 metres off the touchline. Steadies himself. It's not an easy kick in these conditions. He kicked one in practice before the match from there. Hits it, swings round. That's an excellent kick from Rhys Hamley. Superb stuff. And the Vikings in command at 12-4. Great stuff from the Vikings. Awkward kick. Oh, it almost sat, but it went through Hamley's legs. Well, Widnes have had to work hard in defence in this game. It's Wakefield putting some real enterprising plays on. Kevin Brown puts the kick in. Is he looking for the 40-20? It bounces away from Johnson, but Tom Johnson takes it and gets it to Ben Jones-Bishop. That's a disaster. It's a try for the Vikings. Oh, what a disaster. What a calamity for the Wakefield Trinity Wildcats. Setamata Sarr goes in for his second of the game under the sticks. Well, poor old Tom Johnson did everything right, and Ben Jones-Bishop looked as if he was about to do everything right, but a fumble and a stumble causes a rumble. Setamata Sarr under the sticks for the Vikings. Rhys Hamley adds his third consecutive kick, and the Vikings 18-4 ahead. Well, it was a long, intelligent kick from Kevin Brown, but maybe a little bit speculative. But sometimes you get rewarded for speculation. (18-4) for Widnes. Perhaps a bit of a harsh scoreline against the Wildcats, but we don't care about that. Five minutes left according to my spies down below me, who've just sent me a text message, although they could have sent that text message 5 minutes ago to me, I'm not sure. Kevin Brown gets the kick in. It's going to find touchline. I think he just stepped over the 40. I think his foot was just outside the 40. It was unlucky. Great kick though. So the Wildcats in possession inside the final 5. Competent first half performance by the Vikings. As I say, they've had to work hard in defence, maybe given a few too many penalties away, but from kick-off to now, some good attacking plays by the Vikings. They've got the upper hand. Long way to go yet though. Wakefield look also capable of enterprising stuff themselves, but it's just not coming off. Well, Herrmeyer went backwards to get that ball to Hamley. I'm not sure that Hamley didn't knock on, and it's a free play, I think. So if he had knocked on, it wouldn't have mattered. Zero tackle signals Mr. Bentham. Brown, can the Vikings get another one to really start to nail the coffin lid down on the Wildcats? Herrmeyer behind the play of the ball, out to Kevin Brown, the Vikings captain, skipper and captain. Short ball from Hamley. Sarr almost in. There is the half-time hooter. Well, a great performance for the Vikings, having started lively with Rhys Hamley, but Howarth put the Wildcats ahead unconvertedly, but then tries from Setamata Sarr, and Rhys Hamley making the half-time score in the Vikings' favour. 3 conversions, of course, for the assembly. Half-time score: Wakefield Wildcats 4, Widnes Vikings 18. So the team's out for the second half. It will be the Vikings to kick off. Lee Sambly kicks the football to the left. It's a high, awkward kick. It's a good one, and it's knocked on as well. A great chase by the Vikings. It was a great kick because it gave Widnes time to get underneath it. It forced the defender to come out to the 20-metre line, and Widnes start the second half as they started the first, really, with some good play. Ball out from the scrum. Mellor sets him out aside. Good ball to Hambley. Hambley's got Corey Thompson outside him. Thompson's going for the line. Steps in. And he's in touch. Well, you can't fault Corey Thompson for going for it. May have been better to step in field and take the tackle, but he tried his shimmy, tried to stand up the defenders, but there were too many there. So the Wildcats take possession. Good defence again, though, by the Vikings, and Manasseh Manakafor, I think the final player there, just pushing them back. Good defence by Christine as well. Great versatility, Christine. Playing in the second row today, obviously, but there for centre cover as well if needed. Penalty given on that occasion. Liam Finn kicks the ball just over the 40. Quick tap and go. Good tackle by Houston. And Dean in there as well. Finn. Anthony England takes the Wildcats forward. 18-4 to the Vikings. Short pass. Matty Ashurst did well to keep hold of that, really. He was under a bit of pressure. Michael Seo behind the play of the ball. Finn juggles with it, but it almost does come to his advantage. He got past the tackler. Final tackle, is it? The final tackle? Kick comes in, bounces off the back. Well, it bounced off the back of Manasseh Manakafor. I'm not sure entirely how that is back to one. It bounced off his heel, I think, as he turned around to see where it had gone. Finn again, taking the ball forward. England's waiting out here, but the ball comes behind him. Ball kept alive. Finn. Brown comes out well, and Brown makes the tackle. Good, well, I was going to say good work by Kevin Brown, but the ball is flicked out. It's a chance in the corner. He steps in field, and it's a try. Well, it is a good try by Wakefield. Again, I would question the validity of giving them the ball back when it bounced off Manasseh Manakafor's heel, but nevertheless, that's what did happen. Widnes didn't manage to keep them out, and the Wildcats get the first score of the second half. Well, the kick from Liam Finn is successful. And Lee Sambly puts the ball straight out. Well, the tables maybe in the process of turning against the Vikings here. They've had, I suppose, a decent amount of luck in this game so far, but Lee Sambly, who judged the win so well in the first half with his kickoffs, gets it wrong that time. So Liam Finn will put the Wildcats in another attacking position. Great start from their point of view. Well, shortage of balls, apparently. Well, a ball boy, ridiculously really, has kicked the ball on from this side. The referee now has to stop the game. Finn goes down to the right hand side, a switch from the Wildcats, and it almost catches Widnes out. They make some good ground. Liam Finn is in the middle of everything, isn't he? Widnes need to get hold of him, but Seol from behind the play the ball. Finn takes the ball forward himself, tackled, and Christine covers the ball in the tackle. Good defence to Kevin Brown, I think, making that tackle. Final one. Finn waiting here. What will he do? It's a high kick and results in a poor pass. Ben Jones-Bishop puts the kick through. Corey Thompson judges it well and fields the ball and tidies up there for the Vikings. Arvan. Widnes fans not convinced that Wakefield were onside that play the ball. Couldn't possibly comment. Chris Houston. 176 games in the NRL for St George Illawarra and Newcastle Knights. Chris Houston. Hedemeyer behind the play the ball. Brown to Mellor. Mellor still has to force the kick a little bit, and Ben Jones-Bishop, well, he's having a nightmare. There was nobody within 15 metres of him. Why did he try to scoop it up on the run? He wanted to get off and sprint away, but you've got to take the ball with you, son. I think at the end of this set of 6 I'd be putting a bomb up if nothing else is on and just seeing how Bishop holds his nerve. Mellor, Chris Houston standing out from the scrum, drives it forward well. Hedemeyer takes it to his left. Dummies again. Lovely hands. Kevin Brown tries to straighten up. He's not had a chance to show and go yet himself. Side it there, but didn't quite come off for the Widnes skipper. Long, awkward pass out. Mellor going sideways. Good work from Mellor. Tries to step. He's got that short little sidestep that a lot of defences can't handle. Setamata Sarr, Manakafoa, lovely hands. Brown, short pass. Dean couldn't get the pass back to Kevin Brown as he looped around him, but Widnes attacking well. Lloyd White, dummies, can he get over? Oh, it's a great try. Superb individual stuff from Lloyd White. Great opportunistic play. He is such a powerful player. He dummied, he was tackled, he put his left hand on the floor, reached out with his right hand, and Widnes increased the lead again. 22 points for the Vikings. So the conversion from Reece Hammerly makes it 10-24. Patrick Arvan takes that one and flies forward. Houston again, just straight as an arrow. Trying to force his way through the defence, whirling down the tacklers. Hedemeyer playing well since coming on. Chris Bridge takes the Vikings forward. Well, play the ball effectively slowed down. Kevin Brown puts the kick in. Tom Johnson takes it, decides this time maybe understandably not to pass to poor old Ben Jones-Bishop. Ben Jones-Bishop takes it forward. Setamata Sarr handles him well though, along with Hedemeyer. Little switch pass. Good work from behind the play the ball though, and well, look at that. Lloyd White was being held down by Rieslin. Fourth one. Vikings working hard, working well. Wildcats come to the short side. Good work by Mellor. Makes the tackle along with Setamata Sarr. Final one. High kick. Well, Lloyd White sensibly kept hold of the kicker. There was nothing wrong with it. Mr. Bentham had a look just to make sure, but White had eased him down to the floor. Thompson trying to break the line. Gil Dudson has come back on for Widnes. The same man Okafor has gone off. Can Dudson make an impact in this spell against maybe not a tiring defence, but certainly a Wakefield defence that's had to work hard? Here's his chance now. Drives the Vikings forward. Legs pumping. Good work from Dudson on his first involvement back on. Hellemeyer takes it to the right. Short ball to Houston. Final tackle. Thompson wants a high kick. Miller gets the ball. Well, it's a flat kick over. Thompson will chase it though. Ben Jones-Bishop will pick it up under the little bit of pressure. And Thompson and Chris Bridge make the tackle. Well, I'm not sure what that penalty's for. He couldn't have got off much quicker. Well, gentleman of age caught that ball superbly, but he's got a flat cap on down below me, but I think he got a bit carried away back to his playing days, because then he caught it and booted it straight back onto the pitch, causing a slight hold up, but it was a good catch, sir. Wildcats on the attack. Great tackle from Setamata Sarr on Kensio. Bridge trying to force him to the ground. Eventually does so. Good effort from Orona to take the ball forward himself. Finn gets the pass out to Jacob Miller. Vikings defence again working hard. Wakefield looking enterprising though. They've got some ability. Gil Dudson needs to get off there. Finn takes it forward. Little dink over the top. It's an awkward one. Good cover. Great work. Is that Lloyd White? I think Reece Hamby was there. Corey Thompson was there. And great improvisation. Setamata Sarr. Aaron Hellemeyer. Let me get the names right. It's early days yet. Wildcats defending well. Arvan, good work from Patrick Arvan. That's a great effort by the Vikings winger. Late flop in the tackle, slows him down and injures him a little bit as well. Eamon O'Carroll back in the thick of things. Hep Cahill is coming on for Chris Houston. Lloyd White is given a breather, and Joe Mellor puts the kick in and falls flat on his back. Ben Jones-Bishop lets it bounce until he's sure this time. But Widnes struggling to get away from this defensive position in this period. Tom Johnson, great tackle by Charlie Runciman, that was on the far side. Such an alert player, Charlie Runciman. Hasn't had much to do in this second half, in attack and defence. Short pass, Vikings fans shout for the foul but not given. Liam Finn gets the pass out well. It was unfortunate from their point of view that the number 17 Matiasha slipped there. It's the final tackle. Miller takes it forward, gets a lovely pass out to Johnson, back inside, it spins up and Reece Hamby can't pick it up. It will be the first knock on. Well, timely intervention from Michael Seo there, because Hamby, if he'd have picked that ball up, would have gone the full length, I've no doubt. So 10-24 to the Vikings, but still anybody's game. Wakefield not out of it yet. They're being sharp and enterprising in attack. Chris Bridge did well to keep hold of that ball. Hellemeyer, Dudson goes forward, can't make too much ground, but again, doing the props job of tiling out the defence as much as anything. Hambley takes Widnes forward. Vikings shout for the high tackle. It's the final one. Kevin Brown. Good kick from Kevin Brown. He was hit as he kicked it, maybe slightly after, but it was a good kick. Finds touch, takes some pressure off Widnes. Widnes have got a difficult start to the Super League 2016 season. This away game here, the treble champions at home next week, Leeds Rhinos at the Select Security Stadium, and then it's Huddersfield Giants away. So 2 points here would be more than welcome. Just looking up at the clouds, it's getting a bit dark and overcast. I'm just hoping that the rain stays off. Besides anything else, we're out in the open here. We've got lots of equipment, expensive equipment, most of it not mine. I've got my notepad and my microphone, but we could do without getting wet as well as windswept. Meanwhile, back on the pitch, that's a great tackle from Eamon O'Carroll. Lovely stuff. Finn gets the kick away, and Mr. Bentham sensibly says that Hep Cahill cushioned it and just put his arms round the kicker. Good return from Arvan. Good play as well from Corey Thompson. Bridge almost gets away. He does get away. He's got Thompson on the outside. Now, well, Thompson didn't put his head down. He comes back inside. Lovely hands by the Vikings. Heb Cahill wasn't quite sure what to do. His knees were like Bambi's. But a great spell of attack by the Vikings. Widnes, can they move it sensibly to the left and safely? Brown, dummies, gets a pass out. Christine into the line. The Wakefield defence has recovered. Excellent work between Bridge and Thompson. Widnes go short side, a lovely inside pass to the man who started it all, Patrick Arvan, close to the line. Fourth tackle. Hellemeyer out to Gil Dudson. Well, not sure he was the man you wanted there. And now it's give Wakefield a chance to attack. The Vikings will have to chase back. Good tackle from Chris Bridge. Well, Gil Dudson was the wrong man in the right place at the wrong time. Tried to do the right thing and pass it on, but it's given Wakefield a chance to attack. Well, it's certainly end-to-end stuff here. Vikings 14 points ahead, but still not feeling safe. 17 minutes left of actual real life time, but in game time it's probably about 22 maybe, and the Wildcats almost break the Vikings defence again. Setamata Sarr perhaps lucky not to get penalised. It's a final tackle and a high kick. Corey Thompson takes it well, gets up, stays in field. Good work. Well, he didn't take the voluntary tackle because he got back to his feet. Hambley almost gets through. Good effort by Reece Hambley. Conor Farrell back in the action. Eamon O'Carroll comes next. Widnes coming forward in ones, slowly but surely. Setamata Sarr gets a deserved round of applause as Charlie Runciman gets almost away from the tackle and gets the pass out. Widnes don't really gain much advantage by it. Christine doing his best to make some more metres. Final tackle for the Vikings. Well, it's Gil Dudson again. It's final tackle. Well, breakdown in communication somewhere. Widnes not maybe realising it was the final tackle for whatever reason. Gives the Wildcats a great chance to attack, starting the set on the Vikings 40 metre line. Second tackle takes them up to the 30. Short side attack. Finn, quick hands, nice hands. Runciman makes the tackle. Patrick Arvan with the assist. Liam Finn puts a nice chip in. Oh, that's well taken. Well, Widnes have got possession. Conor Farrell I think it was, did really well. He seems to take the ball and then almost lose it, but somehow Aaron Hermeyer came up in possession. That's a neat pass out of the tackle, bit of a judo throw, and it's a penalty. Well, good work, Joe Mellor. Smart kid. Widnes take the tap, and Chris Bridge takes it forward, looking for the quick play of the ball. Hermeyer goes himself. Chris Houston on for Patrick Arvan has come off, and Chris Houston has come on. Chris Dean, I think. Well, Christine's gone into the centre on that far side, and Charlie Runciman looks to have gone on the wing. I'm not sure what the problem is with Patrick Arvan. He's holding the back of his leg as if it's a hamstring problem. He's looked really sharp against St Helens. Good today, maybe the cold, but he had some time at home over Christmas, and it seems to have done him good. The pass goes slightly astray. Corey Thompson kicks ahead. He's chasing the ball himself. Ben Jones Bishops gets there, and Corey Thompson makes the tackle. I wish I knew exactly how long was left, because this is all a bit too nerve-wracking for me, and I can't see the clock from here, as I may have mentioned more than once. Long ball out. Oh well, Runciman came in a bit too soon, and the Vikings almost got caught on the outside. Is it a penalty? Mr. Bentham just asking the touch judge what happened. Penalty, nothing else, against Chris Houston. So another chance for the Wildcats to attack. "30 metres out from the Vikings line. Finn, another high pass to him. I don't think they realise he's not as tall as he used to be. Miller gets the pass out. Good work from him. Vikings are having to struggle here in defence. The pass, well, was it not forward? Widnes fans thinking it was forward, but not given. And Danny Kermon takes the ball forward this time. Anthony England brought down by Hep Cahill and Gil Dudson. Michael Seo, the final tackle. Finn takes it forward himself, gets the pass out. Ben Jones Bishop, it's a try under the sticks. Quick hands by the Wildcats. Finn to Ben Jones Bishop, leads to the try under the sticks, and Wakefield in with a chance. Well, 16-24 to the Vikings. 10 minutes at least left, because that's without stoppage time. Wildcats, no doubt, will just give this ball some air now and take chances. They've not given up, and they've played some enterprising stuff. The Vikings will have to be on the mettle now. Aaron Hermeyer just manages to hang on. Well, found a shout for the forward, but not given. Final tackle. Miller puts a high kick. Well, were they onside or offside? Reece Hambley takes it well. Widnes though still contained in this defensive position. Good effort, takes the Vikings up to the 40. Eamon O'Carroll tries to step the defence. Is it a knock on or is it a penalty? Mr. Bentham's having a little think about it, I think, and he gives it to the Wildcats. Short side attack, good tackle by Joe Mellor. Well, that was a scruffy play of the ball, but it's allowed to go on, and Danny Kermon takes the Wildcats forward. Michael Seo. Short pass from England. Third one. Seo behind the play of the ball. To the left, Miller. Inside ball, poor pass, but goes to ground. Picked up. Kermon. Well, the Wildcats fans urging the team forward. Miller. Long ball out. Finn thought he might put the kick in there. Was there an obstruction? Widnes fans thought so. Is the tackle made? It is now. Final one. Out to the left. Ball is tied up. Good defence by the Vikings. Well, Widnes need perhaps a touch of magic from somewhere to get away from this hemmed in defensive position. Charlie Runciman tries hard. Corey Thompson also tries hard. Kevin Brown, short ball. Pass almost flicked out, but not quite. Cahill just takes Widnes forward up to the 40. Good effort by Hep Cahill. Final tackle of the set. Mellor puts the high kick in. It's going to be simple for Ben Jones Bishop though, I think. He slips again though on this pitch. Well, I'm not sure my nerves can stand this because on my clock here, from the 40, there's 6 minutes left, but of course there's stoppage time in that. I don't really know how long there is left. But it's the Wildcats on the attack. Good defence from Brown and Houston. Short side, well, Houston is alert. England gets the pass out. Miller comes sideways. Ben Jones Bishop tries to go straight. Gil Dudson wraps him up. Final tackle. Finn moves it out. Miller, will they run it? They're going to run it. Well, was that a knock on? Was it a knock on? It was a knock on. Good decision by the touch judge. It just came off the Wakefield player's hand before it went to the winger. Well spotted by the touch judge. Excellent stuff. Well, I just felt a drop of water on my cheek. Not only do I not know how long is left, I'm about to get wet, I fear. Some people think this is a glamorous job. Chris Bridge takes it forward. Dudson, Widnes needs safety here. Good work from Lee Sambury. Dummies. Makes some good ground. 10 metres by the Vikings fullback. Herremeyer. Eamon O'Carroll just content to make a few metres. Fourth tackle. Cahill. Good effort, good running by the loose forward for the Vikings. It's the final one for Widnes. Joe Mellor puts a kick in. Play on, must be back to one. That's exactly the same as Malacca Force before. Oh, lovely kick. Charlie Runciman just couldn't get to it. Well, maybe Widnes should have took the 6 more tackles. It's easy to say that. Wasn't. Well, I think Kevin Brown's saying it should be a scrum where the knock-on took place. I'm not sure that it's going to make that much difference. It is raining here now at Bellevue. Well, should Widnes have just taken the tackle and took the 6? Good defence. Ben Jones-Bishop brought down well by Herremeyer and Dudson. Finn. Dudson working hard in defence, as is Herremeyer. Is the tackle completed? Well, that's ridiculous because the player's arms weren't on the floor. He could have passed that ball. Mr. Bentham clearly hadn't shouted held, and he could have passed it. So what's Herremeyer supposed to do? Gives the Wildcats a golden opportunity to attack. Good tackle. They're going to the left. Widnes, desperate defence. Well, it'd be a travesty. I think 2 tries, in my opinion, have come from poor decisions. Let's hope there's not a third one. Dudson does well to cover the ball. Miller takes it himself. Final tackle. Widnes hanging on. Seo behind the play of the ball to Finn. Long ball out. There's a chance on the outside. Maybe Widnes is short on that side. The ball's gone to the ground and Widnes survive. Was it a knock on? I think it was. Well, the Vikings certainly hanging on by the skin of their teeth. Corey Thompson takes it forward. Five minutes left, I've just been told. Anything can happen in the next 5 minutes. Final tackle. Mellor looks for touch, not the best of kicks though, and it bounces kindly for Ben Jones-Bishop. Finn. Alan Herremeyer can't keep hold of Tom Johnson, the winger, testing the Vikings defence. Well, the Wakefield fans shouting for the penalty at every tackle now. Ball out to the left. Widnes may be a bit short-handed on this side as this is the way it comes, and Mellor tracks back well. Quick play of the ball. Miller puts the kick in. Well covered by Kevin Brown. Superb reading of the game by the Vikings captain. He knew what was coming. He looped back behind the defensive line and was perfectly placed to pick up the ball. Good work by Christine. Dependable as ever. Lloyd White comes on for Aaron Herremeyer. Hep Cahill behind the play of the ball. Great work from Cahill. Lloyd White makes his way there now. Will he throw a dummy and go first involvement? No, he just keeps it simple. Gives it to Eamon O'Carroll. Now he takes it forward. Puts a kick in. Good kick as well. Charlie Runciman will chase it. Tom Johnson is tackled. It's not Charlie Runciman, I should say. Corey Thompson. Getting my Australians mixed up. Thompson and White look after Ben Jones-Bishop. Good work by Chris Bridge. to knock on. Well, I didn't see that coming, but Connor Farrell wins the football back for the Vikings. I really wish that I could see the clock, because I don't know how excited or nervous to get up here. So the Vikings in possession. Brown to Gil Dudson. Lloyd White to Kevin Brown. Brown, lovely ball inside. Hep Cahill. Another great game for the Vikings. Just worked so hard. Dudson. Oh, not sure what the plan was there. Dudson to White. But, Dudson to O'Carroll, I should say. White behind the play of the ball, but it didn't quite come off anyway. Quick hands. Hambley. Lovely ball. Christine, tackle close to the touchline. Well, Widnes, can they finish with a flourish? Kevin Brown, dummies, gets the ball out. Mello waiting for it here, it's the final tackle. Miller, oh, well, it catch and drop onto his foot, but Miller picked it up. Oh, it's a penalty. Everybody in. It's spitting. Well, there's the hooter. I was just wondering if we must be close, and the Vikings get the first point of the Super League season safely in the bag. A very entertaining game, an excellent effort by the newly reborn Wakefield Trinity Wildcats, but the Vikings are in the lead 18-4 at half time, having gone behind to Howarth, but 2 tries from Sarr, 1 from Hambley. 3 out of 3 conversions for Reece Hambley made it 4 points to 18. Second half it was the Wildcats again who scored first, with Lynn's try converted by Finn. Oh, well, wait a minute, what am I doing? I thought that was the hooter. It was the hooter. Doesn't matter, does it? Was it the hooter? Ball's gone to ground. Well, it's a shame that the game's going to end as messily as it did. But it was the hooter. Reece Lynn scored for the Wildcats in the second half, but then Lloyd White hit back for the Vikings. Michael Seo gave them hope with a try converted by Finn, but after some nervous times for the Vikings, they hang on and finish on the attack. The final score here in Wakefield Trinity Wildcats 16 points, Widnes Vikings 24. Lloyd White gets the pass out and it's a try. Well, a touch of luck perhaps for the Vikings, but good, quick thinking. Hermeyer to Brown, flat pass. Oh, lovely ball, and Hambley's going to score. That's fantastic stuff. Wakefield putting some real enterprising plays on. Kevin Brown puts the kick in. Is he looking for the 40-20? It bounces away from Johnson, but Tom Johnson takes it and gets it to Ben Jones-Bishop. That's a disaster. It's a try for the Vikings. Oh, what a disaster. What a calamity for the Wakefield Trinity Wildcats. Setamata Sarr goes in for his second of the game under the sticks. On him, but Widnes attacking well. Lloyd White, dummies. Can he get over? Oh, it's a great try. Superb individual stuff from Lloyd White.
Please get to a winning start, guys.
That's what it was all about today. Playing away from home. It's always one of those kind of places where you come where they've had a lot of changes, they've worked really hard through the pre-season, they've given themselves a completely different look, and they want to start strong. And it's a hard place to come. It's a hard place to come because the wind's blowing all over the place. It's hard at this time of year to accommodate for the conditions, for the intensity from the pre-season that you've had. So first thing that we wanted to do was win. and like I said, we come away with a really strong performance overall, and lots of things to get better at. Lots of things.
Missed some chances, didn't you?
That's right, yeah. From the start of the game, first half, second half, 2 or 3 opportunities to really take it away, and who knows where it could have gone to then, man. And that's Wakefield stuck in there again and got a couple of opportunities. Like I say, they scored the first try on the back of probably should have been behind. And those positions are always hard because you just get a little bit trigger happy. And no matter how much we talked, and the message we talked about just using the wind, putting them in a corner, making them make mistakes. And even when they did make mistakes, we got a little bit trigger happy on the back of that. So it could be starting here, it could be 50 points.
That plays me with you boys.
Except I thought Chris Houston. So he arrived on last Sunday. He settled in, moved into his house yesterday. So he's waiting for his wife to get over with his newborn child early next week. And he looked like he'd always been in the side, so I was really pleased with him. I think Corey Thompson is solid in lots of aspects of his game, but he'll be disappointed he didn't get on a score sheet. And same, Sarr was the same, and Bridgie was the same. It's really hard to say how good attacking team we can be when it's so loose on the foot and a bit claggy, and we had chances that we didn't take, but I thought defensively we were really strong. We were really connected, we showed lots of good things defensively more than we did attacking wise. And I say we don't get out of third gear and we don't win these games in the last couple of years. We won today and in third gear.